Every time you start a game you never played before, there's a learning curve. Some things you just don't understand from the beginning. Sometimes a game company uses these tactics, sometimes the player makes mistakes himself. And you know what? It's time to stop that, as good as I can.
Mr. Dispenser!
Hello everyone,
Mr. Dispenser!
here. You know, I was a free-to-play once in Team Fortress 2. I did some stupid things back then, like getting scammed out of my first killer solo taunt I bought back in the day, and that made me pay to play. Still kinda salty about this one, to be honest. Anyway, that's not the topic of the video today. No, something completely different. I want to prevent some common mistakes many free-to-plays do and tell them not to do them anymore. Hopefully this video will reach at least one person. A man can dream. Before my first advice though, I have a Discord. Go there, chat with lovely people and get notifications whenever I go live or upload a new video. Link is down in the description below. The Mann store. Alright, let's start with something controversial. Lovely people of the internet, I have a proposition that will shock so many of you. The Mann store in TF2 is overpriced. Do not buy from there. Cosmetics, tool items and especially weapons are too overpriced in the store. Do not buy them. Actually, what I just said is like 100% true. You should not buy in the Mann store. The prices there are atrocious. You can get the items a lot cheaper, for example playing the game for weapons or trading on websites like backpack.tf. Look at these horrendous prices of pumpsons. I have 5 pages of these and never bought any single one on the Mann store. The only purchases that I can recommend doing there are maybe taunts if you like them, Tour of Duty tickets for MVM or backpack expanders. You can get a lot of items cheaper in the community, for example trading. And the economy of TF2 changed, while the Mann store never did. It always stayed so pricey. So yeah, again, don't buy stuff in the Mann store. It's way too overpriced. And while on the topic of overpriced and the Mann store and spending money, one thing about unboxing. I know I always do this on my channel whenever a new update drops. And yes, I have some luck in the past, but please take this advice to heart. Unboxes, at least for me, are never done for any profit. I'm always going into these videos with the mindset that I'm not getting good stuff. I try to entertain people with it. Unboxes are just not worth it. Like 99% of the time you won't get good items and you just wasted a lot of money and you didn't get what you wanted. So yeah, unboxes are not worth it. Only do them if you wanna unbox and if you can really afford them. Next up, backpack space. I know backpack space is limited as a free-to-play, but if it wasn't clear from the other chapter, weapons are not as valuable as you might believe. Even though this sword looks shinier or the sticky bomb launcher is more yellow than the stock one, does not mean it should be treated that way. But do you wanna know what's really special? Cosmetic and achievement items. Do never delete them. I can already see that you will be disappointed in the future. This advice is one of the main facts why I want to make this video in the first place. I recently made a short where people were writing their stories of deleting their achievement items. I felt really bad, so I decided to make this video to prevent this thing from happening more in the future. So yeah, back to it. Do not delete achievement items. You will never get them back. Iconic hats like the gibbous or pyrovision goggles, but also something like the haunted scrap metal. You only get them once. Keep them. Rather delete a weapon from your limited inventory, but keep the achievement item. I'm telling you, do not delete them. Now let's talk about a rather complicated topic. Motivation. There's a lot of content, a lot of maps and weapons, but also people who can be a lot sometimes. Do not get discouraged by them. Try and find your playstyle. Try to find your groove in the game. Maybe you do not enjoy to play a certain class. Maybe you prefer another weapon set. Try to find your footing in the game. With time you can and hopefully will learn the basics of the game, and you will definitely see an improvement towards your gameplay. So do not quit too soon. I know TF2 can be overwhelming and some people can be really bad actors in the community, but yeah, I would be sad if you miss out on this amazing game. Alright, at last I have some quick lightning round tips because yeah, I kinda had a lot to say but they didn't really fit into a longer section, so here they are, let's go! When you disguise yourself as an enemy scout as spy, you're not as fast as a scout and you can be spotted way more easily. But a lot of people refuse to disguise as a scout, so I guess it's kind of a good strategy again. I guess the best way is to find the balance. You can see the dot of a sniper who's scoped in. Watch out for that, don't get shot by them. You can craft in TF2, but watch out. Using an untradeable or unmarketable item will create an item that is also untradeable or unmarketable, which in the long run kinda soft locks this item onto your account. Oof. That was a lot of advice, I must say, and that's all that I have right now. If you have any more tips, write them down in the comments below. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and please do subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful day and I hope to see you next time. Mr. Spencer out.